Our next story is from Saudi Arabia. Ever since the war in Ukraine started, the kingdom's ties with the U.S. have been getting worse, mostly because Riyadh has refused to condemn Russia, also refused calls to release more oil to Europe. America has been trying to build pressure. It has been after the Saudis to toe its line. And guess how the Saudis have responded? By openly mocking the American president on national television. A state-run TV channel in the country recently broadcast a comedy sketch poking fun at Joe Biden and the U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris. Many say this rebuke is a sign of the worsening ties between the two countries. Take a look at our next report.
Listen to me. I have a very important message to you. The message is...
What you just saw was not an episode of Saturday Night Live, or any American parody show for that matter. It's a clip from a state-run Saudi television network, the MBC, the biggest entertainment network in the Arab world. It recently broadcast a comedy sketch, openly mocking U.S. President Joe Biden, also the Vice President Kamala Harris. It shows Biden as an elderly, incapable man who wanders off stage, forgetting the Russian president's name, falls asleep mid-sentence, and then calls Kamala Harris the First Lady. Watch how.
Thank you very much. Today, we're going to talk about the crisis in Spain. Yeah, we're going to talk about the crisis in Africa. Russia. And I want to talk about the president of Russia, Putin. Putin, listen to me. I have a very important message to you. The message is, and the president of China, oh, I didn't finish Russia?
No, sir.
Thank you to correct me, First Lady.
Damn.
Thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless.
Thank you all. Hallelujah. Clap to your president. Clap to your president right now.
This video has gone viral. Some are calling it harmless banter. Others are praising the Saudis for their creativity. But most see this comedy sketch as a sign of growing tensions between Riyadh and Washington. This assertion is not far from the truth. Relations between the two allies are at a low point, courtesy the war in Ukraine. Saudi Arabia has refused to toe America's line and resisted all pressure to condemn Russia's actions on at least 3 occasions. The kingdom has abstained from voting against Moscow at the United Nations. Plus, it has also refused to supply more oil to Europe. Officials at Aramco say they're not on the same page as the U.S. They consider increasing gas supplies to Europe tantamount to ruining their relations with Moscow. In fact, last month, the Saudi Crown Prince went on record to say that he didn't care what the U.S. president thought of him. And as if to rub salt on the wound, MBS is striking deals with another American rival, China. Recently, Riyadh entered into talks with Beijing to price a portion of its oil sales in yuan. Democrats in America consider this a betrayal. They're pushing Biden to build pressure on MBS. Recently, at least 30 members of the U.S. Congress wrote a letter to the U.S. president, criticizing his handling of ties with Riyadh and asking him to rebalance the relationship. The Saudis are clearly not taking nicely to such pressure campaigns. By openly mocking the U.S. president on its state broadcaster, they've only confirmed their displeasure. Bureau Report, WION The World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.